Alright folks, it's still late, but another little quick video. So okay, alright, from the last one, okay, short-term thinking, yes, from that one. One of the biggest problems with short-term thinking right now, as things are, is with people being deluded, and with people having to be deluded, with people having to think, basically, yeah, they have to be right. Yeah, they can't be wrong. So therefore, they're right about what they're doing. If they think they are right about what they're doing, will they change their path? Because if you talk to them, they might actually think, oh, I've got time to change my path. Yeah. Well, firstly, well, no. Because again, if you think you're right, you won't change your path because you think the path is right. Because obviously, what you're doing, you think it's right. So therefore, why would you change your path? You wouldn't, would you? Well, if you're right, you wouldn't. Yeah? If the path is right and what you're doing is right, why would you change your path? You wouldn't. So, yeah. And again, the problem is what you're doing could be completely against God's way already. And therefore, well, again, if it's against Luke 6:37, then you will be judged. And yeah, well, unless you go to the Father to ask him how to deal with that. But again, if you think you're right, you won't go to the Father to ask him what to do about that because you think what you did was right. So therefore, you will never go to the Father to ask him what you have to do about that. Because why would you do that if what you did was right? No chance at all. Absolutely no chance whatsoever. Yeah, as I say, and that's the problem with people's understanding in that way. This is where, years ago, God showed me that tank of water and showed me his people being led away. This is what's going on right now. Far more clearly than ever before. It's Then again, it's been going on ever since then. It's just my understanding of it is more clearer. The way I'm understanding things is clearer now than it has been before. So therefore, I can see it clearer. It doesn't mean it's happening clearer than it was before. No. So yeah. It's a horrendous situation, but look, the reality is, it is what it is. One could consider it's a horrendous situation, but I think the reality is that when it comes down to it, is it people that are of God that are in this situation, or just people that have never been of God? If it's people that have never been of God and won't be of God, then okay, it is what it is. And it doesn't matter because their path will be going to hell anyway, won't it? Really? Well, that's what they think. But as I said before, if you look at what the Lord said about fruit and the seeds and the ground, it says basically 3 of the 4 bits of ground, 3 of them, have no fruit. So therefore, again, yeah, I don't know. But as I say, I think basically there are people in those churches that are of God, and those people will leave those churches pretty soon. Because I think they will. I mean, people of God will leave those churches because they have to. They can't do anything about it. They have to leave because, yeah, when they understand what's happening in that church and what they're doing is completely wrong, they will go to the Father, won't they? So therefore, good. That's a better situation. But as I say, yeah, those people that think, well, they've still got time to change the path. Yeah. For the majority, they won't. And again, sorry folks, but the truth of the matter is, it is very much true that for people to do this sort of thing, they have to believe that they're right. And when they believe they're right, they have no reason to change. Even if they're not right and they're just deluded in believing they're right, doesn't matter. They won't change because they believe they're right, even if they're wrong. Doesn't matter. We've all met people like that in life, haven't we? Where they're wrong, but they fully believe they're right. And until they come to a natural decision, a natural point in their life of understanding that's wrong, there's nothing you can do or say to help them to understand, is there? Really? There's people that still believe that the world is flat. There are people that still believe that aliens come down and take people. Do they? No. No, of course not. No. There's never been any proof of that at all. But people still believe it. Yeah. It is what it is. And even people in different religions, they completely believe their religion is completely right. Which is completely impossible because, could all of them be completely right? No chance at all. None of them are right completely. So therefore, all of them are wrong, really. So therefore, there are millions and millions of people who are wrong in what they believe, and they will go down as a result. Oh, hell will be full. And at this time, it is very much a case that, as I say, this is the best and the worst time for humanity. The way the world is right now, it's basically designed, the way the world system is right now, to basically lead people down the path to hell. So, I wish you well. Take care. Bye.